Yeah, so running the game 1440p, 60 frames per second makes a big difference. This game originally, obviously, it was 720, 30 frames per second on the Xbox 360, and looks much better now. Looks a lot sharper. Really benefits from that bump in resolution and the frame rate. I mean, the game already looks great. Like, there's nothing wrong with the way this game looks already, and this is Forza Horizon 1. Crazy. So, if we take a look here, I've pretty much 100%ed, or I'm pretty close to 100%ing the game, but I left the big events, like the, what are they called, the showcases. I left the remaining showcases and the final race against Darius, Flint, for the stream. So I figured we could just beat this game live. So, but everything else is done. The only thing I'm missing, there are 2 barn finds, and I looked them up online because I'm like, how have they not popped for me? One of them is up here, and the other one is down here in the bottom left. Or, no, it's down here at Redfoot Ranch. So there's 2 barn finds. I think at some point in the game I ignored them, because I remember, like, I know that there are at least 2 that I missed during regular play, but I couldn't figure out how to get them to pop up again, so I just don't have them. But otherwise, I've done everything else, and we just have these 6 things left, so let's do that, and then we'll fast travel. But yeah, no, I've really been enjoying this game a lot. Surprisingly, I did not love Forza Horizon the first time I played it on the 360. I think it's because I was still not that into an open world racing game. Just in general, like, I've mentioned it before, I don't love Burnout Paradise. I really like Burnout 3 and Burnout Revenge, but I don't love Burnout Paradise. I prefer menus, just pick the race and then start. This game, though, I kind of like it. I like the laid-back nature of it, and I kind of liked driving around, knocking over signs, which I did 100% of, getting every street, you know? It's fun. Oh yeah, and you'll notice here, since it's running at double the frame rate, some things are tied to frame rate, like the animations of the low poly people. So they're double the speed they normally are. The smoke might actually be faster as well, because that looks like it's moving pretty fast. But everything else, car logic and everything, it's all regular speed. Showcase. Mix surface point to point. Yeah, and then these you don't even have to pick the car, right? It just picks it for you. And you know, what's interesting too is that the animations of, like, the just people standing by, you know, sexy car ladies that just kind of walk up and down in tiny shorts, like, their animations play at normal speed. It's really just the, like, the PS1 characters that just fill the stands. They run at double speed. Also, I saw, there was, like, so before each race, they just play, like, a little animation, and I was checking to see, like, if they were different when I was, so I just looked closely at them, and in the one, there's just a guy, he just sexually harasses a lady. It's like, I mean, that's pretty cool, you know, that's that makes me want to race. So he just smacks her ass, and then she just laughs about it, and everybody has a good time. But you'll see here, if you look, you can see the shadows are somewhat broken under the cars. But I think they go away if the cars are deformed at all, for whatever reason. Oops. Okay. Yeah, and this game and racing games in general, maybe they'll be not so great on stream, because I really do get, like, locked in Like, I'm, like, super focused when I'm playing racing games. But, this game feels pretty good. I have, it is technically Abandonware as well. I'm assuming it's because of car licensing that, Forza Horizon 1 is not purchasable. There was no DLC, so at least there's that. And, it was only on one console, so you only have... And now that you can emulate Xbox 360s, it kind of doesn't matter. The experience on PC right now is better than it ever was on the 360 for this game. Oh. Dude. I know that was, like, my fault, but you're slowing me down. Alright, we gotta catch this guy. Oh, and of course, I turned the music off for copyright reasons. So if the vibe seems a little weird in this game, that's because there's absolutely no music playing. Which is kind of weird for a racing game, I will admit. Can we catch him in 15% of this race? I don't think so. I was too busy yapping. Oh well. The one thing about racing games that kind of bothers me is that you can't just hit the reset button, because then you don't get paid for the race you just did. So you have to continue and then go back to wherever that race might have been. So it was right here, luckily, not too far. But that's just annoying. I feel like you want to be able to finish the race, and then she should say, like, oh, well, you know, better luck next time. Do you want to try it again? Like, and that's it. Instead, you have to hit OK, and then drive back to the race. I don't know if they fixed that in later games, but it's something I've noticed in pretty much every open world racing game, to be honest. Which, again, that's why I'd just rather have a menu. But, like, it just feels like it's the progression getting in the way of the game. Like, I want to make the money, but I also want to restart this as quickly as possible. Alright, so... Are you kidding me? What was that? It's a dickhead move. That wasn't even me, that was that guy. Alright. See, they really fight to get back on the line. So I notice if you're next to them, they will really push against you. Like, they don't give a shit. They don't, like, the AI in this game does not attempt to avoid hitting you. They're all, like, magnetized to the line. And that's all that matters. Alright. But I will say, bouncing off of the AI cars is one of the best way to get ahead, because it doesn't slow you down as much as, like, hitting a wall for whatever reason. So if you're going into a turn, and you want to do it quickly without hitting the brakes, your best bet is to drive parallel to another racer and just smash into their door. Oh, that was bad. That was totally my bad. Let's try that one more time. Whoops. Even though that was also bad, that was better. Okay. See, they just really want to get back on that line. That's all that matters to them. Okay. Just gonna keep an eye on them, because I think he's gonna catch me. Not today. Got him. Okay.
You're building a real following at Horizon. The crowds are turning out to see performances just like that.
Great.
And the appearance fee and the car. Thanks.
Thanks. Why is she's telling me all this stuff like right at the end, you know? It's like the game's basically over. You don't have to keep explaining this to me. So you can see here, you can tell the underneath the car, that's not what shadows look like. I think it's actually it's like the decal for what the game will put under your car if you slide, you know, skid marks. I think that's actually what those lines are. Because it's like transparent too, so yeah, and yeah, you can see some of those cars, and for whatever reason, yeah, like I bumped into that guy. Look, all of a sudden that's gone. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I think it's actually because of me bumping up the resolution. I mean, you gotta remember too, this is actually double what the original resolution was, you know? So the game is not really, it's definitely not made to be run at this high of a resolution. So there's inevitably going to be bugs. It's amazing that it does as well as it does. The only thing that I was running into with Xenia is it was crashing constantly from audio bugs.
400 yards. Turn right.
I'm just keeping an eye here, making sure the stream looks okay. But there was audio bugs that would actually cause the game to crash.
Turn right.
And there's like an experimental setting in Xenia that you can turn on, a new XMA audio renderer. I think is what it's called. And it seems to have fixed the problem. I haven't crashed since, which is amazing. So as long as you can deal with this little graphical bug at the bottom, like under the car, that shows up occasionally, you could play this game at, you know, I could play it at 4K if I had a monitor for it. I only have a 1440p monitor, though. So, 1440p, 60 frames. Plays great. It's awesome. Okay. I will say playing racing games without music is kind of weird. I've had music off this whole time while playing this game, and I've just had like YouTube videos and stuff on the second monitor. I will say, as far as music in racing games goes, though, I know people really like the Forza soundtracks, but I've never really been partial to them anyway. When it comes to, like, racing game soundtracks, I really do prefer, like, Gran Turismo. Especially, like, earlier Gran Turismo games. I mean, I love, like, the Wipeout soundtracks for racing games. Those are incredible. There's a lot of stuff. And, like, the Burnout soundtracks, they're not my favorite, but there's so much nostalgia associated with them, you know? Because that's just all music from when I was in high school, basically. And then Forza, it just seems kind of bland by comparison. It seems very, like, squeaky clean. You're not gonna get, like, I don't know, you can play Wipeout and listen to Aphex Twin. I mean, that's pretty fucking cool. You know? Way cooler than, like, Benny Benassi and Skrillex. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the I was looking at the second screen. But we're pretty far ahead here. I don't know if, like, I don't know what they call it, like your popularity meter or something. Like, I'm at first right now. I don't know if it goes any higher. It seems like it does, but I don't know if you get anything for having it go to zero. Zerost. It was a pretty easy race.
Great driving. The crowd loves you. The sponsor is delighted. You can
Great.
keep the car. Well done.
Okay. The one thing I think that these, like, the Forza games are missing, and it's not what they're going for, so it doesn't matter, but a little bit of, like, management stuff. I like a management layer in video games. It might overcomplicate the game for a lot of people, but I really do like that kind of, like, when the core gameplay is really good, I like there to be, like, a second layer of light management or something, like some kind of business element. I don't know, these games are so customizable that maybe you could just turn that shit off if you don't like it. But they, especially the newer Forza Horizon games, they just turn into, it's just a playground, you know what I mean? It's like a car playground, which is, I think, exactly what they're going for. And it works for Forza.
Okay, for this event, it's just you,
Racing
the
a
road,
car,
and,
or racing in a
well,
car against a plane. Music, please stop. Copyright claim. Copyright. Look at that guy. The only thing that sucks is that the people that, like, for certain races, like the street races, there's like a guy who will, like, count down, standing between the cars. And I've tried to hit him with the car, but he's made out of, like, brick walls or steel or something. Like, it doesn't move at all. It's just a totally immovable object. Oh my god, oh my god. Idiot, idiot. Okay. Can't multitask. Well, I can multitask, but I can't multitask if one of the tasks is playing a video game. That is a fucking fact. Okay. These races are, like, kind of cute, but they're not my favorite. I know that they're kind of what, like, Forza Horizon are, like, famous for, is these races against, like, oh shit, like a plane, a helicopter, a train, you know? But I always just find it's like, I don't believe it, you know what I mean? I feel like the game is lying to me. And you're always like just, oh god. Okay, that was really bad, sorry. You're always like right on top of each other, you know, you're really close to like gaining ground, but you're always like a tenth of a second behind until right at the end when you win the race. Like that. You know what I mean? I think it's all an illusion, it's all fake.
You aced it. You get the appearance fee and you can keep the car. Not bad for
It's all fake. This game, it turns out this game is not real. This is not a real thing. It's actually a video game. It's not real. But what I mean is, like, there was no race. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. You were gonna win. So, okay, so we got 3 events left.
Turn left. Turn left.
See, this little shadow under the car, that's a little bit more distracting, I'll admit. And again, these are things I think if I wanted to play at like 720p, I think that would fix the problem. You know? I think it would go away. And you could still play at a high frame rate. I was not able to get this game to run at 120 frames per second. Only 60. Which is totally fine. If it was 120 frames per second, I don't even know what those NPCs would look like. They'd be freaking the fuck out. Like, look at this guy, look at this guy. What's going on here? Let's see. Look at these guys. Look at this babe. Whoa. This is like if they made Borderlands for the PS1. Whoa, babe. Oh my god. Look at these Metal Gear Solid hands. Actually, no. They've got 2 fingers. They've got one big finger and then another, and then their index finger, and they've got a thumb. So I guess 3, but man. Look at this guy. He doesn't give a shit. Oof. That's rough. There's something really gross about the way this back looks. There she is. She's got one eye half open, one eye open. She's very curious about what this guy's saying. She's like, can you believe it? Can you believe what's happening? Can you believe my leg has gone straight through this step? And this guy's like, oh my god. Why? Why did I pay to get these tattoos? Why does it look like I have leprosy now? And why is my wrist so tiny? Why is my wrist so tiny? Look at these tattoos, wow. Great. And this guy, he's here by himself. He's just having a good time. He's so stoked. There's nothing. He's just looking at the mountains of Colorado. He's like, man. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? He's never left wherever he's from. But today he's in Colorado. And then here's me. A guy you can't, oh, you can go low? You can't customize this guy. Whoa. Now I'm at Cooch level. Just Cooch surfing. Okay. Great. This is the Forza experience. What kind of a... Oh, X, wait, can we... Okay, whoops. I didn't mean to actually leave photo mode entirely, but that's fine. That was fun for a while. Now it's... now, I want to beat the game. The Stampede. We're racing a biplane again? Oh, God. Okay. Not good. Not good. But you see how bad that was? How much I just messed that up? I'll bet you I'll still win. Because it's fake. It's not real. It's not a real race. Oh, look, we're ahead already. Okay. He's got me now. Okay. I feel like he's been leading for a while now. And he's gonna be very embarrassed when he loses this race. Because the game says he loses. It just decided. Yeah, never stood a chance.
Not only do the fans love you, the sponsor loves you too.
Great.
They gave you the car as a reward.
That's nice. Some of these, I will say, they would have helped earlier in the game. I would have not had to spend so many credits buying a new car. Let's fast travel over here. By the way, I am really impressed. Even without, like, the enhancements, like higher res, 60 frames, I'm really impressed with how this game looks on the 360. Oh, sorry. Just really, really impressive. Like, I don't care that much about graphics these days anyway, and obviously, I mean, oof, when you could really tell when you look at, the Forza Horizon 2, like the Xbox 360 version, and then you compare that to the one that came out on Xbox One, you're like, oh my god, yeah, actually, graphics do kind of matter a little bit. Because, oh my god, the 360 version of that looks so fucking terrible. And the Xbox One looks amazing. But this game, it looks good, I think. Like, it looks great. And I think the car models look great, the environments look pretty good. Another chopper, or another aircraft, this time a chopper. I mean, these are really just time trials, right? I wonder if it just is always on like a set, like, track. But at least this is cool, that it like hovers around the racetrack. That's pretty neat. Oh, shit. Jeez, now he's really leading. Okay. Like, that is, you know, undeniably, that's pretty cool. It's fun. Whoops. Probably should have rewound, to be honest, but that's fine. I'll bet we'll still win. I have a feeling. Okay. No, just don't crash. That's the goal. Oh, oh! Kinda did a little bit.
Here's your appearance fee, and you can keep the keys to the car. The sponsor wants you to have it. I'll
Great.
be in touch if I need a driver for other
They just gave me their car. Here's an Aston Martin. Just have it, you know? We're just happy you have it. Okay. So, this is it. This is the last one. Hmm. 98.6 game progress. Yeah, like I said, 2 barn finds are missing. We are missing 1 speed trap. Where that could be, I have no idea. And 1 race. 1 final race. That's it. Not bad. This is as close to 100%ing a game I've come in, like, a long time. I'm pretty sure.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
It's just those 2 barn finds. I don't know how to activate them. It's actually very frustrating. I want those barn finds. But I don't know how to get them to, because you have to wait until that stupid lady calls you and says, "Hey, check this out." Here it is. Isn't she gonna say something? I'm actually curious, what is available for purchase in this category? Oh my god, copyright, please. Copyright, please. Go away, go away. Turn it off, turn it off. Okay, here it is. Get ready for the final battle. A successor will come.
You got a lot of weight resting on those inexperienced shoulders. Sure you won't crack? Pressure's really on now. If one slip, just one, and I'll have you.
Uh-huh.
This is where your fairy tale ends, with a bump. This is mine to lose, not yours to win. You think I'm just gonna hand you my title?
He just keeps going.
Think again.
Shut up, dude. You're gonna eat shit. Oof. I will say, the races against Darius Flint, like the ones where he's involved, they're the only ones I've had to restart in the entire game. Some of them were a little rough. He gets really far ahead. But not this time, evidently. All right. Oh. Oh, shit. Shit, 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 shit. I lost focus for a second. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we're leading in the first lap. After the first lap, that makes me feel good. Bad. That was bad. I'm gonna cheese it a little bit. Oh my god. Still bad, but I'll keep that at least. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Oh god. There we go. Still leading. Bigger lead now. Shit. Okay. Going like 180 miles per hour on roads like this would be the scariest fucking thing ever. Okay. We play a little defense. Oh, okay. Wow, we already have a huge lead on him. We just had a really bad corner. All right, great. Oh, fuck. Come on, don't ruin it. We still have 2 laps. Or a lap and a half. Got a half a second on him. Okay. All right. Easy. One more. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. All right, we lost a lot of ground there from that terrible turn. Okay. No. Yikes. Yikes. Terrible. Just don't put any gas on it. Just brake. Yeah. Okay. A little cheese on it. Whoa.
Did it.
Oh my
You're the new
god.
Horizon champion.
I didn't know that's what we were gonna get for.
Hey, from zero to hero. What a story. And I'll bet just the first chapter. A new champion. Just what Horizon needs.
That's right, baby.
Awesome.
Okay, so you got lucky. Even an average driver gets lucky once in a while, but lightning don't strike twice.
Jesus Christ, that was 12 years ago. Look, oh, he's so salty. Do these characters ever come back, I wonder? Oh. Oh, Star Showdown. Oh, so that wasn't the final race. Okay, cool. Oh, man. This will be fun. It's a highway race. I'll be honest, I thought it was over. I forgot. So I guess that was the last in, like, his circuit. I thought that was the Showdown, actually, but it makes sense now that I'm thinking about it, because it wasn't one-on-one. Okay. Just try to avoid screwing it up. That's the main idea here. Like that, for example. A little too close. Honestly, I feel like at that speed, this car would be obliterated if it bumped into something like that. Okay. So far, so good. By the way, this is awesome, though. Spending, like, the last 12 or 13 hours playing this game, and then at the end, you have to use a supercar to drive across the entire map at 200 miles per hour. That rocks. And it's really satisfying because I feel like I'm pretty familiar with this open world at this point. Okay. Oops. Not great. Oh, how did he catch up? He's right there now? Ugh, that was rough. It's bad RNG. Oh, and look, now he's right on me somehow. This game, I feel like the rubber banding isn't that bad, to be honest, but... Ooh. That is not a great example of how the rubber banding is not bad. So... we might have to brake a little before... I do find that the NPC drivers, sometimes their cars move in very unnatural and bizarre ways. Which is funny. Especially at, like, this class of car. Trying to drive a little bit dickish now. Oh, he's stuck on something. Serves you right, dickhead. I mean, to be fair, he might have cheated a little bit, but I did use the rewind once or twice, so... I guess I'm also a cheater. He never stood a chance, because I have the ability to manipulate time and space. Seems a little less than fair. That should be like a reveal at the end of the game, that you were like a government experiment. You were like made in a lab. Like, we need to get him back. He can freeze time. He can rewind time. And he uses that ability to race cars. Cause you're like, it is like a superpower what you can do. It's ridiculous. And you're using it to be a race car driver. Okay. We're getting there. We're close. Oop. All right. Oh, wow. He was getting close, but he really lagged behind again. Oh, there he is. Okay. There we go. He was close. He was he got very close right up at the end. All right.
You suppose this is, yours now? My sponsor is gonna be furious.
Yeah, his, Alcoholics Anonymous sponsor is going to be furious because he's going to take up drinking after that fucking terrible loss. Eat shit! Wait, what? Oh, you know what? This is so abrupt because there's no music. Again, I have all the music turned off for copyright reasons. Okay. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Everything has been won. %, baby. Except for the fucking barn finds. The barn finds and one speed trap. That is so frustrating. Just, wow. Like, I've driven around the map like a dozen times. Anyway, this game rocks. It's pretty good. I did not, like I mentioned before, I didn't love this game when it first came out because I didn't really care for open world racing games. But now that there's been so many open world racing games and I like so many of them so little, this one feels like super focused, you know? It just feels like it's straight to the point. I mean, 100% of this game in 13, 14 hours-ish. I'm totally happy with that, you know? That's enough. It doesn't need to last forever. And I like that. So yeah, Forza Horizon. Good game. Now, the question is, do I play Forza Horizon 2 for the 360? I did put that in the title. I might do that. So yeah, let's do that.